Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going into Cardano once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So as price, matures and things start to happen in the charts, the price action matures and creates different patterns. Yesterday there was a beautiful level of resistance and a beautiful level of support on the green line just there, and you can see we're getting really close to the apex. Look how close we got, but we broke down, turned it into resistance, and right now it looks as though what's happened here, you've gone from creating a bullish bull pennant to a bearish descending triangle. Okay, so I did an update on Twitter, and this is why you need to follow me on Twitter, because I can get the updates out on Twitter earlier and quicker than I can the videos. So I noticed this morning, and I tweeted it. So update on Cardano, it saw a close below the 4 hour of 20, which is quite negative to be honest with you, which has now increased the chances of a breakdown to at least the 4 hour 55. It has now created what could possibly be a descending triangle instead of a bull pennant. As price action matures, different patterns emerge, okay? And this is why I always say to you, you look for the trade on confirmation, you're breaking this resistance, you go long with your stop loss on the previous low, you're breaking this support, you go short with your stop loss on the previous high. So that's exactly what I've done right now, Again, it could get negated, it could get invalidated, but at the moment, the close here below the 4 hour 20 EMA is potentially what's given a game away for me, that we might see some kind of little breakdown, a little pullback here for Cardano. Potentially, that will be the technical target to around about 0.3280 with the push back down to the 4 hour 55 EMA right there. To negate this, because, technically descending triangles can be bearish patterns, but they can equally be bullish patterns. But there is something that I've spotted on the 4 hourly time frame, which I'm going to go through with you right now. It's not 100% concrete accurate, but it is something that I notice for a lot of these projects in crypto, that when we ramp up and we're consistently holding the 4 hourly 20 EMA as support, as soon as you get the close below the 4 hour 20 EMA, you don't usually go on to break the local high without backtesting the 4 hourly 55. So it's almost like not an absolute certainty, but the statistic is very high. I'm going to go through this with you right now on Cardano. Okay, let's jump into the chart. Yeah, so if we take a look at the chart, any time that I've noticed that, and I could be wrong, this is just a little bit of data, a little bit of analysis that I'm throwing at you, please debunk it, but it's just anything I find, little, things that can help us in our trading day to day, I always show it to you, and I'm open for criticism and suggestion and things like that. So whenever we create a bullish cross on the 4 hourly time frame, and a bullish cross for me, a really powerful bullish cross is, on the 4 hourly time frame, a buy and go to the beach signal is a bullish cross where the 20 crosses a 55. Okay, so when we get that, we do usually come up, and we consistently, if we're holding the 20, we're in a little uptrend, okay, until we start to close below the 20. It's when we see the close below the 20, we don't usually go on to break the local high from which we're breaking down, losing the 20 before we come back down to the 55. Okay, let's take a look at the chart to see this. So at the minute, this is why I'm a little bit more biased towards the fact, okay, we might see a little push back down to the 55, and then go again. So I think that we might be in for a little retracement before breaking the local high. So how good is this particular thing that I'm finding right now? So again, bullish cross, holding the EMAs, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. As soon as you close below 20, look for the retracement to the 55. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, okay? So if we move to the left, what we're looking for is a bullish cross. We've got one just here. Let's take a look at this. So just there, we've got a lovely bullish cross. You see the 20 and the 55 coming up, holding the 20, holding the 20. There's your local high. You lost the 20, so you never broke it. You came down. Okay, do you see that? So that was a valid trade right there. You got this confirmation just there. You're closing below the 20. You could have gone short. We stop loss down there and then rode a little, impulsive move down or whatever. So right now we're looking for the bullish cross on the 4 hourly time frame. We've got one just here. We broke out. We've got this lovely break just there. Bullish cross. Consistently holding the EMAs. You can see here clearly what we got is a close after this little local high. Everyone would have been sort of long in this level of support just there for the break of this local high. But you can see we got the close below the 20. So that indicated at least testing the 55 before you came up and broke the local high. This is something I'm trying to convey to you, okay? And again, you've put in this local high here after the retest of the 55. You've come down. You've lost the 20, which is a yellow line. You started to come back up. Everyone would have got really bullish. But at this point, you never broke the local high. without back testing the 55. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So again, here we broke it, came back up, okay, and at this point we put in another high and then broke down, closed below the 20, and we never broke the local high without falling to the 55. And at that point we actually lost the structure here and actually came down in this kind of big triple top pattern. So for me, what I'm trying to convey is whenever we see a bullish cross and a close below the 20, we usually head on to the 55 before breaking the local high from which we've closed below the 20. This is what I'm trying to say to you, okay? This is a very, very common thing that I'm spotting for Cardano. It's probably a bit of a cheat code. So right now, we've got 4 or 5 instances just there that I've shown you, in recent months, that once Cardano's put in a local high like this after a massive impulse in a bullish cross, which is the 20 and the 55 bullish cross down here, okay, usually when we break up, as soon as we begin to close below the 20, we usually head on to the 55 before breaking the local high. So in theory, this high here should not be broken until that is retouched as support. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you right now? Okay, so it would not be an idea to go long from this point. That's what I'm trying to convey to you. The thesis is that you go short until you come down to the 55, which is where you possibly go long. Do you understand? So again, it is a thought experiment, but if you can check the charts for me, I've not got time to go through months and months of data, but it's probably a little cheat sheet, and obviously it's invalidated right now. If Cardano starts to break up and it breaks this local high here before backtesting the 55, then this particular theory and this sort of analysis that I'm spotting on Cardano and most of the altcoins in the crypto space, to be honest with you, will be invalidated. So let's keep an eye on this, because if it is the case, it's just a great little cheat sheet for us going forward, isn't it, for the CoinsKid community? Take care, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that update. So what I'm looking for a breakdown to the 55 before we break the local high here. But I do think if we can come back and hold this support and we do come down and we create a beautiful ABC and we start to go again, I think if we can see Bitcoin start holding them EMAs and staying above all their moving averages that I'm spotting every day, the bullish indicators, if they can ring true, then Cardano has found its bottom and it is running into that white line, like I said to you, on the weekly 20 EMA as well, and it will consolidate, it will look for support, and it will go again if we are bullish off the bottom. Okay, take care, everyone. Back soon with another update on Cardano. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.